Hello, everybody. We're now live. We're just waiting till you all get in, guys, and then we're going to tell you all about Parachills. We're joined tonight. Would you like to see our new badges we've got? Look at that. I look like
We look like the FBI guys.
See?
I
Hello,
haven't
you
got mines.
You've not got yours. That's
I
terrible.
have got mines, but I'm changing it.
Terrible.
I've asked to get it changed because I don't like it.
I need to take an antihistamine.
Sometimes there is a slight wardrobe dysfunction. I had the same problem when I first seen my one get done today. I was like, no.
It's because I dyed my hair back. I was like that because I don't want my blondie hair showing that because I want my hair back to brown. So, but I don't like it. So I've asked Chris if I can change it back, and I think he's working on it.
I'm going to share
I'll
this
be like this. I'll be like my face now because I just sent a quick snapshot of me like this. So
I'm just going to send this. Ken, I'm 10 subscribers off of 700.
oh, well done, Chris. I'm nearly at my 570 as well.
I'm going to tweet it. I'm going to tweet. I've got right into the tweeting this weather, you know.
If you get to your 600, TubeBuddy will do you another one of the things that you can post.
Aye, that's right.
A milestone thing,
Hello!
Hi, Scottish Outlook on. Chaps, Ghost.
Hello, Scottish. How are you?
Chaps, I'm sure Chaps Ghost UK is Jake that was helping me with Elton. I'm positive it's Jake.
Hello, Misty Cat.
I will post.
How are you, sweetheart?
Let me know if it is you, chat. So, and I don't mean to offend if it isn't Jack, okay?
We've got
it's Jack. Jake, sorry. I thought it was. I just watched your videos there. I'm glad that inspired you to get back into ghost hunting. I'm really happy. Thank you.
Ghost hunting?
Thank you for helping me. What?
I can't wait to go to ghost hunting.
No, okay.
See all the snow's melting. The snow's melting.
It is so. It's just because it's so cold and it's lying on top of the ice. It's like like a sheet of black ice out there.
I know, but it'll all be gone tomorrow.
It'll be gone soon. Yep, it'll go.
So, guys,
how's everybody's Sunday been? Have you had a good Sunday?
I've had a good Sunday. I had a roast dinner.
It's been chill today. It's been quite good.
I had made curry yesterday, so I think Wally just had the leftovers of the curry I had made yesterday. So
I can't eat curry. There's something that I need to eat. Quite a lot of. Everybody likes a rennie. I can't eat curries.
Just keep a pack handy.
Keep a pack handy. I get through them like they're smarties.
Do you like the jelly ones?
Scottish Outlook. I hope you're all right.
Oh,
what's wrong?
What's happening, Scottish Outlook? Fell on the arse today. Oh, I hope you're all right.
Oh, I hope you're fine. I hope your butt's feeling okay.
I hope that you can chill now, chaps. Yes, Ghost, UK.
Been working today all day. Have you, chaps? Right.
There you go.
I suppose we need to work, don't we? My partner's choking to get back out to work, but because he works in building sites and they're all closed at the moment.
Oh, wow. Misty Cat, 77-hour live stream.
Wow.
My God.
I know that feeling. I do it.
Do you keep the camera just set up and go to bed? Is it specifically on the haunted door or something?
I don't know how you could do that.
I couldn't do it. I can't talk for any more than an hour and a half. I start to get restless.
I'm just going to post an Age of Darkness on the Facebook.
I've done it since I've started YouTube, really, though. So I've always been used to doing quite long streams, and I'll do it so that it just goes overnight and things like that. So I always do things in between so that I can go off and chill for a bit and just leave them doing their thing. And
right, I should do something like that. I've never thought about doing that. I could leave the desktop set up downstairs or something.
It gets a lot of people in as well because there's people coming at different times and of the day, and it's just really cool.
Well, I
did a video last night doing my witchy reveal. I showed my altar and explained everything about my altar, and it only uploaded 3 minutes 33
Aye.
seconds and would not let me do any more.
was
And
thought-
it's totally wiped off my memory card. There, my memory card sitting here.
That's
There's the
weird, by
camera.
the way.
Hello, Greenie Page. How are you?
I don't know where it's went, Chris. Honestly, I have no clue.
I seen it and I thought, oh, what's this? And I clicked on it and we just ended.
I actually thought it was a bit
Any
quick
page.
at uploading. I thought that's a bit quick at uploading, but no, that's why 3 minutes 33 seconds.
See when we go ghost hunting, where Parachills.
See, I clicked on it and then it just didn't. It just said the video wasn't available, and I was like, oh.
There was two videos.
I don't know what happened.
I got the video and it played.
I'm
slightly
okay,
and it
thank you,
stopped,
Greenie Page. Thank you for asking.
which I thought was strange. Drew. It played and then it stopped.
I don't know what happened. And
But,
even on the bit that it like uploads and it lets you like edit and things, it even says 16 minutes some, but it just stops at the 333. It stops at and will not let me show enough because that's the spirit's not wanting me to show my altar.
Second thing, before I forget, your boy wants a mountain bike fixed. The only place is going to be Halfords. I know this is not right.
He had asked me to ask.
The lockdown, I'll give you that bike.
He asked me to ask that guy that fixes your car, my dad's car, because I tell him he was your pal. He's choking to get his mountain bike fixed. It's a shame.
I know. I've got a brand new one there.
I know. I need to get my dad to pick it up or something.
Hello, Living History comes alive. Welcome.
My goodness.
Sorry about ignoring you guys. It was my son that had a question for Chris. The person that fixes my dad's car is actually Christopher's pal, so my son wanted to ask him.
Age of darkness. You know? But
Mr. Cat, it's not up. Honestly, it's not up. 3 minutes 33 seconds. That's all it lets me. So I just took it down. I put it to private about an hour ago. And what I'll do is I'll just go back through my witchy box or something and do another video because it would not let me upload. I think it was because I showed my
Maybe come up with me, sis. I ain't done mine yet. I was going to do mine Monday or Tuesday.
I showed why I've got mirrors and things on my altar, and I showed like the wee doll that I had dedicated to Maggie and loads of other things like my wee jar I've got that's my son. Actually, my son.
Do that all again. Do it on there. I'd put you up on full screen. You do your bit. I do my bit, and then you can just take the video and put it onto your channel.
Yeah, I just think the spirits weren't happy that I did that, so I better not do that again.
I don't know. I always show mine. They seem all right.
I think he's buying new equipment to ghosty hunt.
It's an SLS camera I want. I've got everything else. I've got the thermal. I've got all the meters. I've got the cold. Stop it! Did you hear him there?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, go away. Go get your dad to give you a biscuit.
No, well, I was going.
It's just SLS I want.
I can do. Well, see, that's the thing. See, with the Parachills, do we need equipment? Because if we're going to be stoating about, I don't think, is it somebody else that films the things?
I don't know, Chris, the way it works.
Because what happens there, Sherry? What happens with that? If we're all
Say that again, Chris. Sorry.
If we're all out investigating, do we need to video it ourselves, or do they video it with us?
Well, we would video, like, from what I've gathered, we would do our own video, and obviously because it's our evidence and that, but they have someone that would be there filming us, sort of thing.
So you would be good at that, Chris, for like all our UK team, because you're good at filming.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about buying a night vision camera.
That's what I want to get. I want to get a night vision camera.
I've got one, but it's just a cheap one. It's no an expensive
one. I'm not
one.
buying an expensive one.
But it's good. See, if you put the power bank on it and link it up to the power bank, it lasts for hours and hours. But if you just charge the battery and put it in just the normal battery, it goes off within maybe 20 minutes. But adding on the power bank, it lasts for hours.
What's that there? Something that's saying, chaps post. I don't normally go for phone apps, but investigate. I found a good SLS style camera app. Seems to work.
Oh, I've not tried that.
I've got an SLR camera. I've got an SLR camera.
You've got the good camera. Amazing pictures you've took up at.
Chris, are you seeing the links going in the room?
I had the phone on, sister. They're up there.
Aye, they're up.
Okay.
Listen, guys.
It's just that there's been problems with the links. People have been putting links in and it weren't showing up. So I was just making sure.
No, I think no, it's doing fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll go back and see who else is here. Sorry, guys, I didn't say hello to
We're
everybody.
just getting started, guys. You know.
Hi,
Just getting
Drew. If you
started.
live in history. Hi, Greena. Hi, Mister.
See a good night vision camera. You can get one for about 300. I get you.
You can get the different lights and things that you attach onto the top of your camera. Just they're meant to be just as good, but I suppose your normal camera, you'll be wanting that to film normal things, and then have a separate camera for that.
That camera I've got, the video's alright, but see the photos it's designed
Hello,
for
Living.
pictures.
How the it really takes really good pictures, though. I mean, they're top class. They really are.
The next time we do it, I'll give you a shot. You can take the pictures.
We'll have a wee shot.
You never know.
Thank you.
I mean, when is Kerry joining us in Paris?
Well, she wants to get settled into her house first. She's settling in this week because the kids are having to be homeschooled again. She wants back down to her own house so she can set up a wee corner of her living room, like as a wee school for the Wayne. So she's got to move in there this week, and then she'll join. And she'll just do what he'll just probably sit on his tablet after he's done his homework and things. So she'll join this week, she says. She just not wanting to date now because she's packing up at my mum's. She's packing all her stuff.
She'll be able to come out with a skeleton. We'll ghost hunting group, you know. I mean, Sherry, you were saying there's 8 is in the UK team.
Yeah, there's 8 members in the UK division.
Is there a maximum? Is there a maximum?
No, there can be a lot of people in there. That's just how many people have come from the UK side at the minute. We do need
the investigations will get divided up. Like you and me, Kerry, whoever will do like maybe somewhere in Scotland, and then such and such and such and Sherry will
it'll get divided, and there'll be certain investigations where we probably all meet as a team and go to different areas on that investigation and whatever. So we will get to see each other as well, I should think. But
like the big places like Hever Clark Castle, because it is enormous. You would probably need you'd probably need the 80s for that. Because
that's what I'm saying. So those sort of investigations, they would
there's
probably
that many haunted areas that will probably put 2 in each bit, 2 in maybe like this bit that was haunted, because the cellar's really haunted. Seemingly, what you call him, King, what you call him, that she was married to.
Right, for those sort of investigations, it would be all 8 of us, I should think.
And then another 2 up in Anne's bedroom and things like that. So you would probably need a bigger team for that. Sorry, Chris.
The Glasgow Cob, is it no Cob? I can't pronounce it.
I was reading that. Did you read it?
Oh, I've read it all. Aye, because I done one about the vampire, and I done one, the other one, and see that vampire case came across that vampire case. A magazine.
Yeah, I was working on that when I first started.
That's what I was telling my dad and things. It was actually, they weren't believed because the comics had just come out at the time for Marvel, and it was all like zombies and vampires and things like that, and that's why the kids weren't believed, because they just assumed that they had read too many comics. But that man remembers it to this day. What's his name? Tom, I think his name was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was,
Yeah, he still remembers it to this day, that all the kids going to that vampire and seeing what they seen. Yeah, that's right. So it is,
Because I was.
That was a very interesting case. That one.
It was really good,
and
it shows that it's active to this day.
Graveyards and woods and stuff are my speciality. They're my favourite places to do our woods and graveyards and things like that. I like buildings, but I like to be out in the wild and. You know,
Castle. I'm actually thinking about using that picture for the top of my Drew's Paranormal. Seems to do the castle. Now I've got Douglas Castle on my channel at the moment. I was actually thinking about using that one with the kids jumping over the gravestones.
If you want, I can make you one.
Aye, does that?
I can do it tonight for you. I mean, I can see. I was doing it at the castle actually the other day.
Right. I do miss the castle. I miss talking to the spirits up there.
Everybody in the chat will be wondering, where's the castle? It's the castle.
Douglas Castle. It's called Castle Dangerous. It's on my channel, and I think it's on Chris's as well. That's where we usually. We've been there loads of times, guys.
Panorama view.
It's a beautiful place.
My dog's in it. It was snowing. See.
That's it. And there's
Get
always
English Heritage membership. Pick a nice quiet day and go for a walk around their places. We've got that at several places. Got some amazing EVPs at Plugcombe House of the Isle of Wight.
Well, we were getting told when we went to Edinburgh Castle and things, we ran into somebody and they were saying to us that it's actually, if we're ghost hunters and we want to go to a lot of the heritage places, it is worth it buying one of the tickets to go. I think it's like £100 a year for each person or something, but you get to get into all these places for nothing and stay as long as you like.
Well, you just think about
That
it.
does sound good.
We're all a team. If we were all a team, it would be like £10 a heat, something stupid like that. You know what I mean?
That'd be really good.
There's a lot of the places, but like, see, if you want into the gardens, you have to pay like an extra £5 or whatever else. Stop it. So that heritage pass gets you access to every area.
Yes.
So it would be maybe worth it getting one of them. We'll see how it goes.
Talk to Chris and Brian about it as well.
See, I wouldn't mind paying for things like that myself.
No, I wouldn't.
I would do my own wee thing as well for my channel, so I wouldn't mind.
I do it for my channel as well, but
it's more the equipment and things that they could give us that would be really, really handy. A couple of my meters are nearly past it, like my K2, I think it's a bit past it, because it beeps now and again, and then other times it'll not even beep when it's sitting next to the phone, so it's in touch and go at the minute.
We need stuff like, see, like REM pods.
Better
torches. Because let's face it, who wants to stoat about in
my cat was my REM pod.
A wee torch.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, we need all the best gear.
You seen the torch that NK Hauntings has got? The girls have got. You seen that one? That's a cracker that the girls have got. It turns into
the one that I've got. Quite a good one. If you've got the good batteries to go in it, that's quite a beamed one. But
yeah, I've got theirs is not too bad either, but they've got the actual ghost hunting torch that turns to all the different colours, like the purple and all things like that.
Yeah, my torch where I got mine from was a ghost hunting equipment, but mine don't change colour though. I do want a changing coloured one.
My mum got me this thing and it's for the top here. I don't know what it's for. Wait, I'll show you. Maybe you'll know what it's for.
Do you like this one?
That's quite a bright one.
It's a very bright one.
I don't even know if this is for the top of a torch. My mum convinced that it is, but I don't know so much. And I'll show you it. Look. Where's my camera? It's like...
What's that?
I don't know. She says it's for the top of a torch. I don't know if it turns into like some sort of laser grid or what. I don't know.
It looks like a laser grid. It does look like a laser grid. That's what it
looks like. I'll need to get a
go. It does. It does look like a laser.
I
think I've got a separate laser grid, but that'd be quite handy if that just fitted on the top of your torch, wouldn't it? I'll need to try it. Probably work brilliant, better than the laser grid.
What's that? We had children talking Peace Footsteps for Paranormal budget. It was very good. And then Scottish Outlooker. I had to take shelter under Douglas Castle one afternoon. I was out fishing and thunderstorm came on. What was that? Weird distant voices I heard. Nobody else was there.
Well, you've got your Elizabeth. Elizabeth's up there, and I think she's one of the ladies of the castle. You've got two man spirits up there that always talk. There's actually two lady spirits that talk, and I think it's Elizabeth and her maid. And then you've got two male spirits that always speak to you up there. Because at first it was Elizabeth wouldn't speak. It was just the one lady that was speak, and then Elizabeth started to speak, and I think it was her maid that was speaking for her because she was a lady. And it wasn't until I said to them, it was what was it like in your day staying up here? And then when I heard it on the EVP when I went home, it was Elizabeth that said it was really hard or something like that. She said, Chris, wasn't it?
It was.
And then she ended up telling me her name and things, and then from then on she started speaking.
That place where near where I stay is major haunted.
You've got to get the respect, but don't you, Chris? See if you don't, they'll no speak at all. They'll just no speak.
I was just going to show everybody the
times
castle.
they didn't say a word.
I
It's an
mean,
amazing place. I love it.
it's no many investigations have been there. It's the same with that Crawford Castle. I would actually like Parachills to do a case on Crawford Castle, because that place is major haunted. It's the most haunted castle in Scotland.
I know. That's where we caught the
It's
Black
like
Shadow walking as if
That's
it was
right.
going downstairs.
And at the cellar.
Looks
Well,
like it
thanks for
was in a
telling me
cellar.
that. Well, there you go. One of the most haunted castles.
I bet I have Scottish Outlooker, honestly. They must have
Sure.
liked you to speak, because you do have to gain their respect up there. They're that used to people going up and drinking and throwing their cans around, and people walking their dogs and not picking up
Do you
the
know?
dog shite and things. You've got to earn their respect.
Do you know I seen the other day there, and I thought to myself, my God, now there's somebody that's desperate. I went a walk down the local grounds next to that castle, and it was -8, right? And there was a man standing. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life, having a barbecue.
Oh my goodness. He's been doing that for a day or something, isn't he?
He's just standing there cooking his burgers.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
That's just...
it was -8.
Maybe he didn't have any electricity. Why not just go to your back door?
Well,
That's crazy, isn't it?
There is some strange people, you know. Kim, I did find out about the changing the subject to the Gorbals vampire.
What?
See that graveyard itself. They're just right. That's the church, right? Next to it, right?
Right.
Now, on the ground of the graveyard, there was a battle.
A battle? Right.
With William Wallace.
Oh. So what the
Yes.
battle would that have been? Is it noted? Is it in the history?
I've wrote it down. I put it down as information.
Good stuff.
You can read it.
I didn't know that. I always
There you
assumed that was a built up area. Well, not built up as such, but I always assumed that was like the central Glasgow.
Maybe
even a civil war of some kind.
No, it was William Wallace when he was fighting English.
Right. So they
That's
must
what
have
it
made.
was.
I
There's a
read
monument
that
to him.
book and I think they did make it to Glasgow, but I don't think it was called Glasgow at the time. It was something else.
You got to remember, Glasgow used to be a little village, and then it get bigger. It's like London; it get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what happened. Was that just reading the story that there's energy in there, emerges deploys over years. That's actually left as sound. You should hear more and see apparitions only in theory, though. Very interesting.
That makes sense.
You know, I'm just trying to find the picture of the castle.
I suppose if you start speaking to them and things and gain them energy, they'll get more energy and they'll come back. Because the spirits up there.
Yeah, they'll never disappear or not be able to show themselves. It all depends on how active it gets up there, you know.
Just need to give them the energy.
That's why, like, when we do streams and stuff like that, we'll use our own energy, which they can be around, but we'll put things like crystals and things out because it's all ways for them to pick up energy, even with the herbs and stuff as well. You know, it's all ways for them to gain energy. And it's good for them. So
I put a lot of communication.
Oils and stuff as well. I do put oils into everything that I use when I feed them, because that's what we're doing. We're feeding their energy. So you put your oils and your bits in, and they love it.
I would love to give it the time of my staying.
Even just normal food as well, putting out an orange or a bit of banana or just something when you're eating as well. It helps them.
An apple and raisins I've got up there just now for
I put like oranges or banana. Sometimes I put a bit of chocolate out because they like chocolate as well. Like,
well, I've not actually had it out yet. Talking to the wee girl, I had it out last night, and I was going to talk to the wee girl and turn it on, and I never done it. But I'll do it after we go tonight, and I'll just do a wee private 5-10 minutes to speak to you.
I'm going to say, if I was a ghost, Sherry, I'd bet you're about eating all your chocolate.
Say that again, Chris.
I says, if I was a ghost, I would come to your bit and eat all your chocolate.
Eat all the chocolate.
I'm very open to them. Like, anything that's mine is theirs. That's how I am. Like, if I'm eating dinner and things, I'll invite them to eat the dinner with me. It's just how I am, and that's why I think I get a lot of respect from a lot of the spirits that I'm around, because I do show my respect in that way. I treat them as people because they are still
Aye.
people. They're
Oh,
just
they're
in
people,
their
yeah.
spirit form. So
When I'll
Aye,
show you the wee doll I dedicated to the wee girl I gave the wee girl that watch up sparkle.
Do you know that is so weird, by the way? Look at that, Sherry. We were talking about that place, wouldn't we?
30 East Drive, like for me,
That's so
30
weird.
East Drive, I do feel there is a story behind it. I do believe that it was haunted, but I think over time, where there's been so much investigations and so many things done,
Yeah.
the spirits have become fed up, so there isn't so much activity there anymore. I just think a
You
lot of
know,
it
the
is
That is so
spirit, you
weird.
know, that
people
if you be
that
quiet,
just say that these things are still happening, but I've spoke to a few people that have said
I
like the last few times they've been there, it's not been as active, and I do believe that the spirits have
Hmm.
got to a point where they've
Did you
been
do?
too investigated, they've
Do,
been invaded, kind of
Mhm.
do you
thing,
not
you
find
know.
that? Do you not find that super freaky though? I mean, Sherry, before Drew come on, me and Sherry were talking about 30 East Drive.
Yeah,
It's definitely overdone. It's not that you're fed up seeing the place, even if a spirit does do something, you're like, is that it?
it's so
It's
overlooked
all
and so overwatched that
What's
it,
that you've got,
it's
Drew?
like it used to
had
be
said
one of the
to the wee
number
girl,
one things on my list to go to, and now I don't really want to because I just know what
then
goes on there anyway.
What's
then
that?
she
What's your
come in the jail, Bodmin jail.
the
This is the
chat
doll
slow?
that I had told Maggie that if she told me her name, I would give it to her. So I have now dedicated this wee doll to Maggie. It sits up on my altar here,
Oh,
Oh,
and I've
and
told
they
her
do
anything.
appreciate things like that. It's nice to show your appreciation to them. They like that.
So that's
I've
now
noticed that.
that wee
I've
doll.
noticed that at Lanark. See Lanark graveyard. A lot of people that don't even have kids in the graveyard, but they've put stuff down. Have you noticed that, Drew? I mean,
Uh-huh.
mind we went there, and
We've been
the windmills were turned and then they stopped.
we had
And they
that.
started
That's
turning. There was
right.
no
Remember,
wind.
they just automatically stopped. My
Aye.
Lisa's got a wee lassie spirit up there. She goes up at least once every 2 months or something to put stuff down. So it's a wee shame.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's sad.
I
Though.
know.
I get what I mean. What happened? But I suppose it's like that in loads of places.
Uh-huh.
You know.
There's a lot of
Well,
different.
a lot of them have got nobody left, have they, or anything? Can I find them. I find it. I feel bad for them sometimes because it feels like they've been forgotten. And you'll
Aye.
notice it when you're doing the investigation, especially if you've got abilities and they come to you and you can see them. And that a lot of the spirits that come up to communication with me are really lonely and like they
No.
don't feel like they're remembered anymore. But it's the fact that their family's not there anymore.
I know.
So
I know.
you know, just doing
I,
those little things like putting some flowers down or putting a little toy on a child, it means a lot to them because it
Well,
shows you're
Blackline,
remembering them. You're still acknowledging that they existed. You know what I mean? It is
Blackline
lovely to do.
Paranormal.
what's that you're saying, Drew? Drew was about to say
Blackline
something.
Paranormal. She collects wee different teddies and things, and
Yeah.
she's done it for years. She goes back to all the different graveyards round about her, and she knows every single one of the Wayne spirits' birthdays. And she goes back every single time and leaves a wee toy at all the child spirits' graves. She's really
I
good
mean,
for doing that. There's loads of videos on her channel about where she's went back and left
it's
the toys and things.
it's one of the places. See, I don't particularly like doing
They
ghost
are,
hunting
yes.
graveyards.
They are people without bodies.
It's a shame. It's just like a wee remembrance for them, isn't it? To remember that people do remember that
Aye,
they've been away a long time.
but
It is very
it's
true. And you've it's like it's never the fact that they lose their energy or they can't use their energy. It's just that obviously if there's not that energy there for them to gain from it, then they're not going to be as active, are they? So
aye.
that's like you'll notice like people that say that when people turn up for the investigations, it becomes a lot more active. That's why, because there's the residual energy from us that's helping
They're
them
feeding
Aye.
to
bodies
manifest to get stronger, you know. So
anymore.
I mean, you think it like that place at Lanark, Drew. You kind of look me about it an idea. I mean, how many kids are in there? It's for that hospital, isn't it?
It's for the maternity hospital. It's all the
Aye.
like stillborn babies and miscarriages and things like
Yeah.
that. It's like a memorial point for all the different babies that's no longer with us. There's a certain day of the year that the mothers and the fathers get invited up to actually the day to Wishy General as well, and there's like a wee remembrance day for all the different stillborn
That's sad.
babies, things
That's
like that.
sad.
It's a shame.
It really is. Yeah, I mean, it is sad.
There's a few in there, Chris. There is quite a lot of baby spirits up in that one dedicated area.
Do you know that? Do you know that the graveyard I taken you to the other day? See that the last time you were up and I taken you up to Douglas graveyard. That's it closed now. That's it full.
Right,
No,
is that
nobody
it?
else.
They're going to
So
run more land.
well, there was somebody in my village died 2 weeks ago. You know where they had to get buried?
Yeah,
Where do you stay?
down in Lismahago.
I think it's the graveyard up the top of the hill. You know the one I'm talking about?
That's right. Aye.
It's no.
Just shows you,
It's
doesn't it?
it's a sad thing. Yeah, I
That's
mean,
quite upsetting though for somebody that's just died, knowing that they're not in their hometown.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit
I
upsetting.
mean, that's quite. It's quite bad. There's an awful uproar about it now, you know. But
you'd think they could just buy half the field behind it and
the farmer will not sell it.
The farmer
refused.
Farmer
Will
will
not sell it.
dedicate it to them. That's terrible.
He's 96 and he's refusing to sell it to them.
He could be well. He'll end up in there not too long.
Yep.
So
He'll no end up in there. He'll no end up in there because there's no room.
Well, he'll have a private graveyard, likely.
He probably has. I probably put him in the field or something like that. You know? That's what farmers are like.
Well, there are private graveyards up your way, Chris, isn't there? And that's mostly what it'll be. It'll be farming families.
It is. You know, listen, guys, I'm getting stickers made up for the channel, so I'll be doing a giveaway of Age of Darkness stickers. And you've seen them, Drew, haven't you?
Aye, they're nice. They're really nice.
I'm also getting hats. Guys, made up. Some of them are getting given away, but if you want to buy them, you'll have to go to tinfoil, you know, to get them. But I'll bring you a selection.
See when you get to your 1,000, because you'll not be that far off your 1,000. No, you're
I'm giving away this one.
Is that the one you're giving away when you get to 1,000? Right.
This is a £200 hat.
That's an expensive one. You'd put one of your stickers on that, or show one of your badges on it.
No, see, it's you know, this goes in the dark.
On the back.
It goes in the back. That's just signed by the Leap Project.
That was amazing. You could raffle that and make money.
I could just give it to my subscribers, you know.
You'd rather give it away though, wouldn't you?
I've got loads of hats. I've got loads of them, you know. So,
anyone watched the new show on Netflix, Surviving Death, about people's outer body experience? I've no Scottish Outlooker, but I will.
I will be doing that. I didn't care it was
I've just finished watching the Holes. Is it Holes or Files? Pels or Files or something?
What's his name? Out of Darkness Radio.
Dave
Schrader.
They are amazing. I highly recommend you watch them. It's called The Holes or Files or something. It was the very first ghost hunt in America that ever took a medium with them and documented everything, and it's really good. And they go by their files and they take a medium to this day. They go back to all these different places that person already was. And the evidence they get is unbelievable because it practically matches it step by step. It's good. You should really watch it.
That raffle that Parachills is doing, I'm just going to see if I can find the link for it.
I've got I can get it. Hang on.
Right, no bother. Listen, guys,
I'm writing
there's some good stuff in it, by the way. I was having a look. There's some really good stuff.
And you can pick the logo. You don't need to pick the Parachills logo. You can pick like my Chris's logo, Sister Mary's logo, my logo.
You've got the Parafrills as well, which I'll put that link in because I haven't put that in yet. I've just realised, and I'm just looking for the other one, which is the contest. They put that in one of the chats, didn't they? So I'm just looking.
Now for me, one of the girls Parachills kindly making my merch for me. Well, my badge and things for me. So that'll go up on the Parachills website as well. I might even enter the competition myself to try and get a Parachills mug.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking of.
I'm thinking about
doing.
I was at
and everything in it.
Well, you get a hoodie, you know, and you get a mug. It's bloody. It is quite good. I mean, I'm trying to find it on Twitter.
You get a hat, a mug, a hoodie, a K2. I'm sure there was something else. It's a nice wee package. I mean, the K2 meters are right away up to £70.
Right, here we go.
If you want one that works.
On the tweet, you get right. Where are we? There's page not found. You get a hat, you get an EMF meter, you get a cup, and you get one of the hoodies.
Yeah.
And that's actually quite a good buy, because I think it's about £30 for the jumper. It's about £20 for the cup. It's about, and then you've got the EMF meter. They are quite expensive.
That's what I'm saying. When I bought my K2, it was only £45, and they're right away up to £70 quid. And that's for the ones that now beep. You get ones now that set an alarm off once they go past orange.
Yep.
Yeah, they have definitely done them up so that they do more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
have you seen the new PSP7?
No.
The new PSP7 is the same as mine's, but it's got like a EMF meter at the top of it as well.
How much is it?
It shows you, it beeps and things if there's a spirit around. So that's pretty cool. The new PSP7.
No, how much is it? Is it about £100 or I bet it is.
Expensive. I bought my PSP7 away back in 2016. So mine was one of the original PSP7s. There it's there, So I really do probably need to get a new PSP7. Though it does still work.
Well, we need to get all new equipment anyway. We need to get all the latest stuff. I mean, we can't. For sure. We need to get cameras. We need to get. What do you call it? REM pods. They things that beep. There's a spirit gets near them. We need them. We need
REM pods. REM pods and the new RIL cameras. All the different things. All the different high tech.
What's the one? What's the one where you use the Xbox Connect and you can see the stick figures?
SLS.
The SLS camera.
You need one of them as well. That's the main thing that people go by now is the SLS, because you actually see the spirit standing. And if you've seen some of the ways that they morph into, it's like it's 6 legs and things. You're like,
some of them are creepy though. I mean, some of the ones I've seen are so creepy.
They are.
You see them climbing up over the wall. Come on, can't get. How come you get some of them that will stand on your shoulder and they only look like about that height?
That's going to be fairies and the fae.
Or is that what that is?
That's what it'll be, or it'll be goblins, or it'll be like maybe just spirits that shrunk themselves. I don't know. It could be a numerous of things, Chris. It depends on how you feel when you're standing there and that thing's near you. But things like that is most definitely going to be like wee gnomes and trolls and things, especially if you're in the woods.
So, guys, in the chat, where would you like to see us go and investigate?
Is there anywhere you want Parachills to research? And we could ask the bosses.
Is there anywhere, guys? Any interesting places?
Somewhere that you know locally, round about yours, that you think, well, they could be doing with a full-blown investigation there. I mean, we could write back the history of the area and everything and try and find things.
I mean, some of the stuff I've found, and it's so intriguing.
It is.
You look at a town and you don't look at it. See, when I look at something new, it's different for me because I've been researching. See the stuff you can dig up.
They've got cellars and things. Like, has that got a cellar in it? Move, Sparkle.
If you're wondering who Sparkle is, it's a dog.
Well, think about it, Chris. There's that place in Douglas that was the jail, remember? And they've still got the wee bars on the windows and things.
Right.
That'd be interesting to research all that.
That's
see
right.
People hung and things and what their names were.
Yeah, it would definitely be a good idea if you put some ideas over. We are always looking for other places and
Have you ever spoke to the lady that stays in that house to see how if there's ever anything happened?
Oh, there's been stuff happened.
There's
There's been
stuff
stuff
happening.
happened, aye, but they're funny. They're funny folk.
Right.
There's
Then
things happened in there. There's one story, and I was getting told it's a 3-story house, but it's got a
Right.
cellar. And what had happened was there was prisoners. There was Cameroonians, or no Cameroonians, Jacobites or something,
Jacobites
and
or something.
they were murdered in there with the English soldiers.
The common
And
and
in the cellar, there was always like a mark, a red where the blood was.
right.
And for years and years and years, they tried to clean that, and it always came back.
Came back. Well, there you go. That's a moment. That's edged into the history now, isn't it? But I mean, what did they do to punish people away back then? Was there hangings? Was it off with your head? Was it that type of thing? Because the chances are
it was hanging.
The guillotine or something. So.
No, this is what happened. You went to the church, which was and they sentenced you. You didn't have a lawyer in the days.
You got me to climb the stairs, didn't you? And I felt dead weird. That's where the young people. You put me after it.
Aye, and what happened is they went in there, and then they were taken down, and it was called the hanging tree, and they were hung, and then they were buried in a mass grave. They didn't even get into the graveyard.
We were up at the old church, St. Bride's. Was it St. Bride's Church? It's called, isn't it, Chris? St. Bride's, is it?
What's that? Scottish Outlook at Chris?
That's the contest, guys. No. If you want to go over and join the Parachills contest, it's there.
And Chris told us to climb the stairs and tell us how I felt. And I felt like all whooshy, and it was really, really strange.
I stay further up, Scottish Outlook, and I stay further up the hill. I'm near the top of the village.
Douglas is nice. See, when you're standing in the graveyard, and the castle's like just down to your left a little bit, and if you look up onto the hills, you can see the way that the trees are all formed. That would be where the garrison and things would all line up.
I'll show you
for battle. It's amazing, and you do feel that energy. Chris has got loads of pictures there. It's really nice.
Let's see. I'll see if I can get some photos of the church.
Just imagine the garrison all lining up, ready to fight.
Oh, ready to chop your head off.
Yep, because ready to come charge you.
Yeah, coming to get you. Yeah.
It's interesting to walk up there, Chris. We'll need to take a walk up when we can and see how we feel up in that area.
My house is away up the back. You've never seen my house. You don't know where I stay.
No, I don't know where you stay, Chris. I know it's up there somewhere, but
it's somewhere up the top. I'm secretive.
We need to know where you stay. As long as you keep meeting us at the church and the castle, that's okay.
No, you can.
I might shut your door one night at 2 o'clock in the morning saying, "Come on, I've got a spooky feeling about the castle."
No.
When I let it try.
I'll be close when that happens. I'm trying to find you a picture of the church with it now. You go the way back to 2007. I've got over 30,000 photos on my phone, which is ridiculous, you know.
Coughing.
But we have to. Obviously, guys, once we start to do Parachills and start doing this, you'll get videos and pictures and loads of stuff. Is drinking your old vitamin C there? Is there any places, guys, in the chat you would like to see us go and investigate?
Yeah, let us know. Especially if you know round about Scotland. Because if you know round about Scotland, it's places that we can research and then go to once we're at lockdown.
Yes.
Yeah, at the minute, the investigation side of our company is on standstill. So we are just doing the research and stuff, but we're always looking for new places and new possible cases. Again, to anyone that is new, that's coming in the room and doesn't know who Parachills is, Parachills is a worldwide network that runs in many countries. We are a paranormal investigation company, but we investigate in many aspects of the paranormal and the supernatural. And we also work in cases to do with missing people and cold cases as well.
Yes.
We are a very highly educated company with two very educated bosses, Chris and Brian. We are forever looking for new members to come to our team. If you're people that like research, like investigations in the paranormal and the supernatural, and in those more serious cases, in the missing people and the cold cases, then this company is for you. Parachills is a very respected company and becoming very much worldwide and becoming very busy, and is already becoming a very big empire, but we're wanting to grow that empire more.
Yes.
Our company is about real research and real cases and investigations, whatever that case will be. Our company is based on working for our cases and our clients and bringing them what they need, and in a confidential and professional way. And we're wanting more of you guys to come forward as investigators, as researchers, video editors, all of those sorts of things. When you turn up to the company, if you hit the join us button, you will be notified by an email, and then you'll get another email from Bitrix24, where you will accept the invitation to the company site, where you will then fill out your profile, your about details, and there will be a role section where you can click the divisions that you're into. So you could go on there and be into investigations in the paranormal, but you like UFOs, you would click those sort of divisions, the things showing that you're most interested in, so that you can be put and allocated to those cases. So you need to click that link to join us to be able to do that, though, guys. When you do join, you will become part of an amazing company and an amazing group of people with lots and lots of different abilities and things that we can do. And our company is very, very, very professional, and we are growing, and we are looking, and I've got doors opening for future projects and really cool things. And if you're somebody wanting to be more in who you are and what you're doing now, and you want to be known for what you're doing, and you want to be known for helping and for bringing groundbreaking evidence as well, Parachills is the place for you guys, believe me.
I will say this about Parachills. Once you're a member of Parachills, they're very friendly in there. Have you noticed that, Sherry Drew?
Yeah, they are very friendly, and you're not just their members, you become their family. You are our family when you become part of Chills. But the only thing that is asked of there is that all cases that are put forward to you are kept confidential, and that you respect the rules of the place and respect the rules of the clients that are coming to you as well. That is why you have to respect what you're doing. This isn't like our YouTube channels where we can be ourselves. This is a company. This is a very professional company where clients are coming to us in confidence and hope. So if you guys have got what it takes, please join us, guys. We're waiting for you.
I've worked with missing people things before, and it's heartbreaking. So I'm just sticking to the paranormal as for now. It's heartbreaking, some of the missing people cases. It really does start to play.
It is, but that sadly, that is what that company is about. And there are going to be people that come to that, and we have to publicise every single aspect. Yes, we do paranormal, we do UFO, we cryptids,
passion for it.
but we do cold cases and missing people cases as well, sadly. Which, for some of us, that would be a very difficult division to be in. But there are people that do that and can do that. But we are looking for people for the new research division. We're looking for people for the missing people division, and we're looking for more people for the world division, and obviously all our other ones as well, our UK, America, Italy, all those sort of divisions as well. So you're all welcomed. You don't, if you work, as long as you give a couple of hours to that company a day doing your research, you're fine. So if you work, it's fine. They work around you. If you have just started out in the paranormal, or you've been in it for a long time, you can come on. If you're new, you will be trained. You will be brought to their standard of what a real investigator and researcher should be. So you've got no problems there. Everything's free. We surely rely on the donations of public people like you that believe in our cases, believe in our research and our work that we do, and that goes towards our travel and getting to our investigations to be able to fulfill the cases that we need to be doing. But we will also so you have that side of it, and then obviously we do have our sponsors that our bosses work with that help us towards everything else. But that's not for us to discuss on here. That is private.
That's
But
private.
Remember
just
to hit the
believe
like,
we're a
guys.
worldwide growing company. We are the real
Remember to hit
deal.
the like,
We are
guys,
highly
right?
educated, and we are calling out for anybody with
Yes.
respect, anybody that understands that line of work. Please come forward. Obviously, in
It's
the
easy to join.
missing people cases and the
You
cold
get a lot of
cases,
people
you
around
do
the
have
world,
to have some
amazing.
sort of education, and you have got to have had some sort of work in them cases, because that is more of a
Yeah,
complex side.
You're dealing
Yeah.
with very.
It's
What's that
Yeah.
you're
amazing.
saying, Drew?
I'm
What's
saying
that
you
you're
meet
saying,
a
Drew?
lot of people you meet people from all around the
Oh, aye.
world. It's amazing. People from America and things all talk to you in the 24-hour chat. Plus, you research these cases, so you get to speak to reporters. You get to speak to other people that's
You work
interested.
with a number of amazing people.
I've
I know.
spoke to
You
a
do.
historian today that knows about Hever Castle and things like that. There's
And
lots of
obviously, with some of our work and our cases, it will be working with the authorities and stuff as well.
a
So
lot
you
of
do
them
need to be
will
very educated and stuff
There's a
like
lot of
that.
them will interviews on your channel. There's a guy that is coming. In fact, Tony Ferguson is coming. I'm just waiting to hear confirmation whether he's coming.
When is he coming on your channel?
It
When is
was
he
meant
coming
the
on?
11th. I think the 11th is tomorrow night, isn't it? I've
Don't
said
I know that a lot of you guys have been hearing and seeing a lot of this parachill stuff coming out at the minute, and you're all probably thinking, oh my god, what's this all about, and not sure. Believe me guys, they are trustworthy, they are 100% real, and you are missing out not being part of that company. I'm telling you, if you want your dreams to come true and you want to travel and you want to work in real cases, Parachills is definitely the place for you. I got these guys to come over and they've not looked back. They love it. Okay, it is definitely opening your doors.
Yeah, it's definitely good. I mean, I was speaking to a historian and things like that today, and they're more than willing to come on your own channel and talk about these areas and things they've seen and the history of the area and things. So it helps you grow as well.
It does help you
What's your
grow.
name,
It does. It helps your channel. You get a lot of good supporters from there as well that will come and support you in your channel because you become a big family. So that happens as well. Obviously, anyone that you might be backing off because you'll be thinking, well, do they take our channel over? You keep your channel, you keep your channel name, you keep and you do what you've always done on YouTube. You just happen to be part of a really cool company as well. That is how it is.
Because that's what I was worried about, guys. I wanted to stay independent to my Drew's Paranormal vlog.
Yeah, so did I. But you do, very much so.
I mean,
If we go to these locations, what we'll do is we'll do the investigation for them, and then we can also take separate footage for ourselves for our own channel. So they don't
exactly. Yeah.
They're no strict like that.
Hey Frank. I just can't wait. I can't wait to get out. Get what I mean? This lockdown's been but hopefully soon we'll be out.
We'll get out soon. Hi,
Through the darkness.
Hello, Frank.
Yeah, there's hope out there. Just stay positive. Just try and clear all the negative away from your mind about it all, and it'll eventually clear.
I love research. I'm getting a new case tomorrow, and I'm all excited and waiting on Christmas morning.
I'm just searching for really unique evidence right now. There's hundreds of evidence out there for different things, but it's been in the newspapers 100 times. So I'm looking for really something special right now, and I'll find it. I'll find something different. I know I will, because I talk to people. I just go straight to Messenger and start talking to people.
Oh, I've been talking to loads of people about it in the cases I've been working on. That it's weird. I used to be one of these folk that didn't like talking to folk. See now, I've been phoning them. I've been emailing them. I mean,
they help you to be different in your skills and stuff as well, don't they? They kind of give you that independence and that strength to be able to do that. That's another good thing about this company. Like you do step over your comfort zones and learn to be in that comfort zone in a new way. So it's a really good place to be at.
You feel proud when you say you work for
a world
organization. I was looking at. Have you shared it? Have you seen the Parachills but where they've released the cases that have been worked on?
That's what I'm saying. I was sitting looking at them all. I seen in the
I was
cross.
just
there's some amazing cases.
Uh-huh.
There's some amazing
On
cases.
the
These are the
website,
ones.
guys, if you want to go read and watch some of the stuff that's already been done, it's on the Parachills website.
If you
And
go
there's
to
Metropolis
Parachills
on
website,
there.
I did post it in here. I did put
I can't remember that,
parachills.com somewhere.
Chris, it's on there as well. That one you finished. I can't remember. There's a few on there anyway, guys. It's good. It's a good read.
Yeah, no. What happens is when we look into the cases and we've done the cases and they've been completed, they will publish them out to public so that public can read it
Aye.
and
Yeah,
look into what we've researched in, and it's really good. And that's how you get all the links are in the room, guys. So you can just press them.
And I
Well, there you
think
go.
Chris has got them on his channel description as well. If you missed them,
I'll upload them. I'll upload them
Aye.
after this. But there's the one that I was right. Look at that. There's the Glasgow necropolis. I was working on that one, right? And it's been made
Great.
public now. It's been made
Mhm.
public, and I can see my writing. I can see what I've
You can
done.
see all your good work.
I can see it all. Okay, I mean it's all there, and you
Makes
can
you
read
feel
that.
proud, doesn't it? That you did
It
that.
does.
Well, they publish your work out, so you know that it's your writing, and it's just so
Yeah.
good when you see the responses and the reactions that people put out to what you've
Yep.
done. You know, I mean, it does make you feel rewarded, and you just feel like you've done something really well.
I mean, there's somebody done. There's somebody, and this is public, by the way, so this is nothing that's secret. This, if you go to Parachills, then you can look it up. There's somebody, obviously for the World Division. I don't know who's done it, but it's the Ark of the Covenant.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That'll be
The
quite
Ark
interesting to read.
I'll click on it.
That was
There you go.
that was me. I done that.
Was that you?
That was me. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
That'll be
really,
interesting.
really good because I read it the other night. I mean,
Yeah.
see,
That was
And
my
it's so-
work.
and there's the RMS Queen Mary. You know,
Right.
I mean, it's so. I'm jumping
Good
past
read,
ones here.
especially
Did
for,
you say the Queen Mary? Is that up?
That's up there, and there's
Yeah, that's Abraxas's son that done that, I think.
It's
probably.
it
I
was-
think he did do that. There's loads of
Queen Mary.
interesting cases, honestly. There's something for everybody.
It's absolutely great. I mean, there's some really good stuff in here. I mean, there's space ones, UFO ones.
That's what I'm saying. There's
There's-
tons.
It is rewarding when you see your work up there and that, and people are able
That
to
is-
look at it and stuff, because they're kept in files for so long where we're having to research and find as much evidence as we can to what's being seen and said.
Yes.
So
Well,
when
that
it's out there, it
yeah.
does feel really good. It
There's
does.
that many people out there want to talk about their experiences that they had, and they would tell people, and people would shut them down, saying, "Oh, don't talk rubbish." But now, because there's these organisations like Parachills that's asking people, "What was your experience?" and they're happy to tell you, because people weren't interested away back 10 years ago, 20 years ago. They thought people
Yeah.
were crazy.
It's
So
a
they're
different
really
generation now.
validation for the people that they weren't crazy. There's other people seeing
Exactly. And that is what we are. We're that company to say that you're not alone, and like we share your interests and your beliefs, and we'll help in whatever way we can to get to the bottom of it. That is what we do.
People are in special hospitals because they said they used to have people talking in their ear and things. I mean, there's too many that might not have been a mental illness.
Can you imagine doing this kind of work 40 years ago, 50 years ago?
Chance.
It would have been very difficult. We would have probably got locked up and accused of being completely insane and something's wrong with us, you know what I mean, kind of thing. It's why
Yes.
it's still not 100% in this lifetime either. There are still people that are funny about certain things,
Yes.
but it is so much more accepted, and there are so much more people coming forward and are not scared to come forward and go, I've had that experience, or I've had that happen. And it's really good to share the stories. You shouldn't hide things like that. It's part of life. It's everyday life. It's history. It's everything.
Doing their normal job in the woods, and then one of them they seen the lights coming down, and then one of them was brave enough to go towards the light and ended up getting took away. And for years and years, it's been in the paper that was fake. They faked it. But the guy still speaks to this day and tells you.
That's the guy. Is that the guy that got abducted by aliens? He was a logger. And then 3 days later, he was found wandering.
Even his 3 workmates tried to tell everybody, look, they searched the full woods thinking they 3 men had killed him, and for months and months, and then all of a sudden he appeared back, and he looked as if he had aged 20 years. Do you know what I mean? So there's all that out there, but the government all tried to hide all that.
The
Aye, but
government
big
don't want to
disclosures
know
coming.
you, don't want you to know about the real life and what's really out there. There is a lot of things that are out there that you guys are so close to and believe can't be real, and it is, and it's being spotted a lot more in life. And that is the sort of people that we are. Our company is looking into those things and proving it or disproving it.
I mean,
That is what we do.
What I've got to
Yeah.
laugh at is people are like this. There's no such thing as fairies. Yes,
There is. Yes, there is. I work with them every day.
There
I know
is.
they're very real, and they have
Look
been
at that
seen.
one that quote with you.
They have been seen.
Look at that one that we quote with you, Sherry.
Cherry's
Yeah.
left a few times.
Yeah.
They're
Jella. My little Jella.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, she showed herself well and truly on Chris's stream.
Remember Chrissy's face that day? He's like,
I've got-
Cherry, who's behind you?
I remember it. I was like, yes, I know. Yeah,
Amazing. It was so funny.
I mean,
yeah.
but
They are very real. Fairies, goblins, everything's real. Believe me.
what,
They're just not
goblins,
the
what
way
do
that people
goblins?
portray them to look and the way that people think they look. They're different.
I mean, see goblins. Where do goblins stay? I can fairies stay
in the
everywhere.
right area of the country for a lot of these things. I would assume that it'd be more like the Lake District and things like that, where there's like endless land that man doesn't really touch. Do you know what I mean? I would think it would be more like there, but they get drew in to places because they'll like follow energies and things back to cars and things like that. So
They do.
you're talking.
They do. It's very easy to be sidetracked, especially when you think like where they're coming from, where they've not been around anyone. Suddenly, people are turning up. It becomes,
See, if you're in the middle of their territory, like in the Lake District, for example, if that's where they are, if you're out walking in their territory, that's when they're going to do something to you because you're in their territory. And then the rest of the time, they'll just leave you alone. Or if you throw your rubbish down or something and it feels disrespect to them, that's when things happen. You've got to be aware.
Exactly, and that's 9 times out of 10. That's what it's like with anything that's of the unknown. Like if you disrespect and don't treat right, then that is when things kick off. And
you're in the woods and you decide, oh, that's a very nice flower. I'm going to go pick it. Don't ask. Just say, your flower is very nice. Could I maybe take that home and put in a book to keep it forever? And if that plant wants you to take it, 9 out of 10 times you'll feel it. The feeling that it wants.
Yes, Frank. Some people do find it hard to handle the truth.
Yes,
that's
very much so. Hello, 13 Spirits. One of our guys from the team.
Canada.
How are you?
And how cold it is here. It must be really cold in Canada, is it not?
I bet it's cold.
Chris minus
Hello,
5.
Mike, the naked Bigfoot.
Nice
name, like it.
The naked Bigfoot.
Yes, the naked Bigfoot, like it.
It's something. It's something not many people.
Paranormal Underworld. Hello.
Hello.
It's good to see you all in here.
Welcome.
Hi.
Naked Bigfoot. That's got to stick with me all night now. You know.
I like that. That made me giggle. That did. Naked Bigfoot.
I know, naked Bigfoot. It'd be funny if they weren't naked and they were going to put the clothes on, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
you should maybe leave clothes in the woods and see if they disappear. And maybe they will start wearing them.
I tell you what, I watch. Have you ever heard of Missing 411?
I've watched a few.
And it's about all the people in America that's disappeared from parks.
I've watched.
I can't remember the name of the guy, and they talk about Bigfoot and that, and they think that Bigfoot's like what you call it, an interdimensional alien.
Well, you just
that's what they think he is.
That's the thing. Everything is still to be discovered. You have no idea where these things come from. I mean, there could be trees that you walk into a tree and it takes you right away underground. Right. You just don't know. They could have homes under the ground and everything.
Thank you very much. I'm in the wilds of the Blue Ridge, Virginia, in the US, and yes, I'm naked. Nice.
That would be good staying there.
Hello, Rev. Hi, Rev.
That must be amazing staying away somewhere like that. Hi, Rev.
The Hey,
These are
Rev.
all our guys from Chills, guys, Parachills. So, like, please go check them out. They have got really awesome channels.
Chris, let's you post your links, guys, if you want to post your
Yeah,
links.
post
I'll
your
make-
links. They have to
I
be blue,
would
though, to do that, don't they?
make everybody a moderator. Make them all moderators.
Oh, there's Screw the Veil in. Or
Through the
Nicole.
veil. Hello, my darling. How are you, sister? So if
I'm
you
making
are
these.
worrying about joining Chills and you're thinking, oh, no, you need to, guys. Seriously. They are awesome.
Hey,
Oh,
guys,
Yeah.
I've made you all
Yeah,
moderators.
that was the
Post
big
your
Yeah,
links.
you're all mods now, guys, so you should be able to post your links. Post away.
Mind, give me a subscribe too, guys, because I'm 10 off 700.
There's Rev 13 Spirits, Paranormal Underworld, Mike. I'm a Smurf. Yes, you are. You've been Smurf.
That's the blue fellas, isn't it? Yeah. Mind the wee toys you used to get, the wee toys. What were they called again? And they had the hair. No, they're no Smurfs. What were they called again? I'm getting too old here. But
The trolls, the little trolls with the hair.
I've got one.
Trolls.
Yeah, the little trolls, yeah.
He's my mascot, look.
Is it?
He actually lights up. You put a USB port in him and put music on, and
Please don't forget 13 Spirits. He's another one.
he sits
Yeah,
beside my desktop. He's my troll.
Where is it?
Ghost Rangers Paranormal. Hello.
God. I'm making you all moderators, guys, so as you can post
Yeah.
your links.
Ghost Rangers Paranormal, GRP. Yeah, we sit and make them all different hairdos and things.
When they come into my room, I'll be live Monday or Tuesday. I'll do the same for them as well. Make them blue in my room. Like, they're all part of the family and that, so
If you're a
that way
YouTuber,
link
have
up.
a troll. I'll get your troll, Christopher, right? Urzak's got a couple down the road. I'll get your troll. You've got to have
I could tie it to the front grill of the ghost hunting car.
We're talking about we're talking about Parachills, but we're also like talking about other really cool things as well. We're kind of like
We're just hanging out, guys.
hanging out, having a laugh, having fun.
Talk about parachills and just some of the
No, Jonathan.
natural
I know.
things there.
Jonathan's got a very cool channel. That's Ghost Rangers. He's got a really cool channel. He's from he's French.
After you subscribe to
share my link because in fact, I don't know if I can do it. I'll go back
I
to
will
the
share your
preview.
link.
Oh look, she's got a little troll. She's got like a little.
Yeah, he's my troll. He's my friend.
I used to have loads of those little figurines of the trolls with pink and green, purple hair, and that. You used to have loads of them.
Liam wanted to cut his hair off, and I wouldn't let him. I says, "No, he's my troll. Leave him alone."
Yeah.
I've got the intent in him that he will be my only troll. So as long as I've got him, I won't have any trolls on my channel. This is my intent.
I posted the link to Drew's paranormal vlog in the chat.
No, your English is not that bad. You actually spoke very well English, Joe. Very, very well.
I need to get 10 more subscribers. I'm nearly
Try
and
hit the link on my channel, guys. I've got Tony Ferguson coming probably tomorrow night. That's what Brad set up. I just need to confirm it. He's known as the Ghost Whisperer, and he's very famous.
I'll put your channel up, system. Put your link in there.
Try and hit the link, the bell, sorry, on my channel, because he's very interesting. He's been all over the world ghost hunting. The amount of evidence he's caught of different things is unbelievable. I've knew Tony for a lot of years. I know his brother Paul as well. I don't think Paul will be there though. I think actually Tony stays in Spain now. I'm not sure if he even stays in England.
I wouldn't mind staying in Spain now. Can you imagine how nice and warm it is?
I know, Ken.
Mind you, they had 7 foot of snow last night.
Oh, did they? Right. Wow. Yeah, he's a world famous ghost hunter. He's been on TV loads of times. He was actually on that programme Paranormal Caught on Camera just a couple of weeks ago, but I'm not going to tell you what about because I'm going to interview him about it, right? But it's a very famous clip. Yeah.
Do you want me to help you in that interview, or do you need
me? Please, Chris, will you come on? Because you can talk to him about UFO stuff and things.
Will you send me the link to his channel so as I can investigate.
I mailed them today just to see if it was still okay for the 11th, but as of yet, I'll check again when I go off. As of yet, he's not seen it yet, but we had set up the 11th. So I'm hoping that everyone's still okay. And I've got loads of good questions for him.
Mysteries
I
of the
know I've got
universe.
a big book of 100 questions that I wrote out one day, so we can always go back to that.
Oh dear.
How's everybody been? Vale, have you been having a good Sunday?
Made everybody a mod, let's hope.
Your channel is really taking off through the Vale. It's really amazing some of the places you get to go. It's absolutely great. It's just a lot of time I watch on my TV, so I don't get to comment, but I always like that you get to go to amazing places. I need to get you on one day and we'll interview you. We're just that busy now. We'll maybe set it up for February or something. There's a lot of questions I'd love to ask you about all these different places you've been.
I'm going to watch all these channels tonight. I like to go through all the channels and watch all the videos.
Type in Tony Ferguson, the Ghost Whisperer. It'll come up on Google and then it comes up on YouTube straight away.
I'll just do it now.
Tony Ferguson, the Ghost Whisperer. That's all you need.
Here we go.
He does a lot of stuff on Facebook. You know, has done for years. He still posts a lot of things onto YouTube, but he's known for television more than anything else.
Here we go. I found him. There we go. Subscribe. Give him a subscribe.
Good stuff. So, what you've got good locations where you're moving to then?
See all these good videos, see all these good channels. All these people that are on the chat now, they all deserve thousands of subscribers.
I know, kid. I know.
You know, I've made you all mods, guys, so please post the links to your channels.
Yeah, post the links, get them shared.
I'm doing it already. I've got Rev in there. I've got
it's not that I'll
Spirit.
Click them as well.
Just doing Mike and that now.
When I go back to chat once I'm off, I'll get you all the links and I'll subscribe to you as well.
People asking about the hat again. Look at this nice hat, guys. 1,000 subscribers. This is getting given away. Don't you want it?
So close.
Look at that. See this? You can't wear this hat ghost hunting. I
found
out that it glows in the dark.
Well, that might be a good thing.
I've just luminous green. I'll see you on it.
Maybe better know then. They might get scared and run away from us and things.
That's ridiculous.
You get away, the Bigfoot, naked Bigfoot. All right, okay, Mike. I'll speak to you again soon, buddy. Take care.
Take care, man. Take care.
Bye, Mike.
So, is anybody in chat gone anywhere? And well, yous are all different for us. We're all locked down, but a lot of yous will not be. If yous got anywhere that yous are going to, any new videos up on your channels that yous maybe want to bring our eye to that we can go watch, let us know. If yous have been somewhere exciting that you want some of your views up on.
I want a really haunted place to go to. I mean, it's crazy haunted.
See, I'd love to material. Jail and things. Bodmin Jail's becoming my new favourite place to go.
You can book me in one of the cells.
But I definitely want to go to Bodmin Jail. I've been watching a lot of things about there.
I'm just reading the chat.
Good, Phil. I'll have a wee look.
I'll have a look shortly too. You know.
Mm-hmm. I need to catch up on my favourite YouTubers' videos. Honestly, I do.
That's what I do on a Sunday night when I go to my bed. Right. I watch one of the. I'll go to everybody's videos and I'll watch every single one of their, depending how long it is. And then I'll watch it. For instance, I'll go to yours if you put a video. I'll watch it. Then I'll go to Sherry's. Then I'll go to the next one. Then I'll go to another one. That's what I do. That's what I do on a Sunday night. Mm-hmm. I was listening to your live the day when I was out walking the dog.
Good stuff, thank you. The views have actually went up quite a lot in that video. I think it's because I was explaining about saging and things. It's not that, it was a lot of my Facebook friends were kept mailing me and asking me how to stay positive, how to get rid of negative. And I'd tell a couple of them how to do it on Messenger, and then I had started saying to them, look, I'll do a video on YouTube and I'll let you see how to do it. And then I decided just to go live and explain it. So it'll be probably all them that's watching it as well. But it's good to know these things. I actually forgot to tell you about cleansing baths. Just to use normal salt and even
That's what I did. I
salt,
put Himalayan salts in my bath.
baking powder, all these different things. Just anything at all, or anything. You can even do it just a normal bath or a shower. It's just to wiping away the negative and washing away the negative, and then having positive thoughts and things. But
I
there's
like
a lot
that, boys.
you can look at for all that. Or I will do a video on it as well.
Okay, so that's all of the links.
I've subscribed to them all, every one of them.
Rev, oh dear Rev,
Yeah.
will you get into trouble?
I'll be watching your channels tonight, guys.
Yeah, we'll definitely give them a watch.
Yeah.
Trouble is, YouTube doesn't always give you a notification as well. It's really
Oh, I
hard.
know. But YouTube's getting quite bad now. Yeah, I mean, I did find out that YouTube's actually going after people that believe in the supernatural.
Gone to this new thing, D Live or something or other. Is it D Live you call it? A lot of them's gone to that.
That's where a lot
There's a
of
lot of rules and stuff coming out on YouTube, like about music and stuff now, that you could get your channels took down. They're bringing out something to do with a fine. There's something if you're using copyright music. There's meant to be something else as well that's meant to be going on, something to do with that you can't stream other people's videos or something because they're going to get without having like proof that they gave the
Right.
that you can do it. So the best way to do that is send an email to the person and get them to send you an email back saying that it's okay, because then you've got the evidence.
Yeah.
It's getting silly because you should be able to
It is
help
getting
each
silly.
other out and do that sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing with Parachills. The Parachills will do it. They'll do it through Amazon. They won't do it through YouTube.
Exactly. All the different other
They'll do it through
platforms.
the.
There's lots of platforms.
Yeah, Amazon and things will buy a lot of the investigations once we get out to get them investigated.
Oh, what's the time machine? Better one, you know.
We just need to get out, that's it. So many cool locations.
I just know. I just think how hyper these locations are because nobody's been there.
I know. And
Oh, the spirits will be like, oh, the humans are away.
I know. That's it. We're free. Not for long. Mind hit the like, guys. There's 13 in now.
Lucky 13.
Yep, lucky 13.
It's that Ghost Stranger. We don't have a lot of stuff on YouTube channel, but we can.
That's it. Ghost Ranger. That's why we started doing these talks, just to keep our ratings up and our views up.
Keep us,
everybody. It's more for their mental health as well. We were doing it as well a couple of weeks ago because everybody was that down. That Sherry, for myself, and even Dopey, she's usually here. We made a pact that like one of us would try and go live every night or every other night because people are out there struggling for company.
It's just born in this lockdown, but
so
hopefully it'll be over soon.
Just have a laugh. Well, I don't know. I've never really spoke to you about it, but I was thinking about doing like some sort of like quizzes and things as well. Maybe a Saturday or Sunday night, like doing like a quiz.
Yeah, it's always good to bring different things to your channel. See, I do a lot of different things. Obviously, the music and stuff, because we've got copyright. Right, if you go through a library, like you've got the YouTube library thing, you'll be all right with certain music because they do that thing. But I'm going to have to probably start doing things differently. Obviously, I still talk about my witchy stuff and stuff like that, but I'll probably just start doing more of my card readings and stuff like that and just keep the music out of it.
I was thinking you can use this video, share it. See this video, I'll just send you an email giving you permission to use this video.
I had to use it.
And then you can put it in your channel and then you can load it up.
Things like that. That helps. But I was
You know?
thinking about more like a quiz, like
Welcome back, Vale.
to get the viewers involved, like our people in chat, something to get everybody interacting with each other. Like
Well,
Okay,
what
three
we're doing
spirits have
giveaways.
13 spirits have a
you know,
nice food.
like we could hold up like certain clips in different places it's haunted and see if people can guess where it is. There's
Yeah,
loads of
that's what I mean. We could do really exciting stuff like that and just do like more of our spell stuff and card readings and bits like that. Like just bring it all out.
sure. I was
You
saying,
Paranormal
should
on
do.
my other page, but on my spiritual page, all of the card reading and stuff.
Why
it's just
don't you? Why?
chat, a chance to get involved. We're actually talking to us, and maybe we'll even do a competition, and you can win some of Chris's stickers. Whoever
Yeah.
wins, based questions and things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking about doing it where I can be like let off some like crystals and bits like that, like giving some crystals and bits away.
For sure. I've got loads of things. I'll make you up wee pouches or whatever.
Well, that as well, we could make up some special pouches that people are wanting and things like that. Yeah, there's a lot of things we can do, and I am trying to get into making my candles, but I haven't got round to doing that at the minute. There's a lot of stuff on the shop that we're working with already, but maybe like every now and again, just trying to put some candles and stuff. And I do want to get my protection candles and stuff done,
Yeah, like
and the
witchy
crossing
video.
candles.
I did do
Why
a
don't?
witchy video last night, but it's totally disappeared off my memory card and everything. But I showed my altar in it last night and explained what all the jars were and different things. And I don't think the spirits liked it, so they've erased it.
Why
If you
don't you
are
do
into
away?
spiritual things, you can look at mine and Drew's shop, which are pagan gems, which I've got to talk to some other
Yes.
people about at some point. We'll talk more about that, Drew. There's an idea Chris come up with, but we've got that. And you can also get me on my spiritual channel on YouTube as well, which is Willow's Spiritual Haven, which is where I do all of my.
I mean, why don't you do like a one prize giveaway every week? The two of you, right? Make it a candle or like a gem or a necklace or something like that, and just give one away every week
Yeah,
to the
definitely.
subscribers.
Isn't it? For sure.
I do think that it should be something we should do every week because then it kind of gets us out. It shows that we're completely dedicated. We are dedicated anyway. We do everything for our guys, but I think that we do need to start doing a more regular thing.
Yes.
I'll give away like a Celtic cross tarot reading or something where you come on to Messenger with me or you come on to StreamYards with me private and I'll
Or
do you a
even,
proper tarot reading.
or even
Think
better,
that
you could do
giveaway.
you could do like a donation thing to Parachills. Donate £1 or $1, and you'll give them a card reading.
For sure.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking of doing. I was saying this a couple of weeks ago that I was going to do some donation things where I just get like maybe do like card readings, do my paranormal stuff, and people just pay, you know, for the card readings and stuff.
For sure. It's all food for thought.
As
I mean, people will get bored soon enough with interviews and things, so it's something else to think about, isn't it?
that is.
And it's not loads of money, and like £1 can go a long way when there's quite a few people paying it. You know what I mean? Like it's not how much you pay; it's just being part of it. We're not about the money and charging people lots of money. What we'd be charging, because we don't charge on here normally when we do our readings and stuff like that. The only time you'll see us doing that is when we are specifically trying to help people or trying to get a goal sorted.
Yeah.
That is when we do it. So, and through our shop, when people start going to it, we will be doing certain things through our shop that way as well. But
honestly, just go to Amazon and things or eBay and things, and one will definitely shout out at you.
Are you not meant to be gifted cards? Is
Did
that
they say that you're meant to be gifted your first set of tarot?
yeah,
Well, there you
and
go.
my
You could
first set of cards were gifted to me by my friend. She passed away. Her ex-husband gave them over to me because I never got to use them.
It's about eBay.
Before then,
You could do like a prize giveaway, giving away 2 packs of cards because you can get them quite cheap.
Nah, for sure. There's loads of
yeah,
things.
we could buy tarot cards and stuff like that and give them away. Like same with the crystals and
that I've just never been
little pieces of jewelry. We could get pieces of jewelry off of line and that, and just have it all here. And when we're doing giveaways, we can do that.
Was that
I
for
am
some
looking to start
guys?
making my own jewellery though. I have been
Yeah,
looking that up.
like us to start doing things like that, like do a wee quiz and do
There you go.
giveaways.
There's a set of tarot cards there, and they're not much money at all. I'll send you
No,
the
they're
link.
not
of these ones.
expensive. And I'll show you the ones I got just last week.
They're not
Yeah.
expensive. I've got 5 sets. Like they are really cool as well. They're really good. So those sort of things would be really cool for giveaways, I think. And it'd suit us because of us being
Oh, what's that?
witches.
That's a nice one. What's that?
The
Is that elemental?
Power Tarot.
Yeah.
I got these last week and they were only £7, I think, £7. You get a
There you
nice
go.
wee looking things all with them. They're quite hard to cold read, but no, I like to cold read my cards. These ones would be really hard to cold read. You'd need to know what all the different symbols and things are. Like this is, some of them are like your wind, your air, your spirit, water and earth. So they're a wee bit hard to cold read, these ones, but I'll still read the book and things and see if I connect to them.
Your first ones normally are the ones that are gifted to you. Then you can buy your own, your
Yes.
ones that you want. But it's normally ones that jump out to you and choose you. You don't choose them; they choose you. It's the same as your crystals. Your crystals choose you. So
The Rider Waite's the best ones to start off with because that's the typical original, and that's what all the books are based on. And they're quite easy to read once you realise the symbolism in them.
I think like if we was going to do the giveaways like that, we would have to get a couple of the different cards and stuff to give away, and get a handful of different crystals, but get a couple of each, so that because there might be somebody that more than one person that's attracted to that crystal. You know what I mean? So,
I'll buy another pack of the postcard for spirit and things. They weren't expensive either, and we can give them away and things because everybody loves the postcard for spirit and the moon oracle.
yeah, they do. Yeah.
So we could do that as a special giveaway. The Celtic spreads. I've never tried the Celtic spread yet, Vale. It's always
I've done Celtic spreads. They're really cool.
It's a circle one that I've done quite a few times in the 3-card spread and things, but I'm definitely.
I do the free spread. I do the 1 card, the free spread, and I do the Celtic.
I'll practice the Celtic spread one today for other people. I've done it for myself, but I've never actually did it for anybody else. I'll need to practice it. It's the circle one I do. It's quite interesting. It's how everything comes back to the full circle. It's interesting.
The one with the Celtic cross, the Celtic cross are like 10 cards, so you have like loads and loads of detail, and then you can add other cards onto it, like your witch card and stuff like that, just to give a bit more in depth of a message.
I actually learned a new one a couple of weeks ago. It was somebody on YouTube that was doing it. I can't even remember what the spread's called, but it's where you put your four cards down, and then every time you turn them over and you come to a main arcana card, that means something. And then if it's complicated, but once you learn it, it's fine, and it really does give you an accurate reading. It's amazing. I'll practice that one more as well, and I'll start doing that.
I must admit, you are quite right with the cards. Every card you've gave me has always been.
Everybody says that. I know. Everybody says.
When I do my card readings, people say that you're always spot on. Like you hit the nail on the head, and it just come naturally. Like I was giving them cards, and they just felt like they were right.
Well, it's actually my guides that's giving you the message. Your guides are giving my guides a message, and then I just read the card out. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, see, like with me, I do that, but I will physically get messages from them talking to me because that's what I do. You'll notice that on my streams, I say to people before I turn my cards over, I say what I'm feeling and what they're saying, and then I'll turn the card over and reveal it. That's what I normally do.
Start opening up to feelings a wee bit more and see if I can start to do that. Would you call him that was in here? Jake. Jake says I've got abilities, but I've just no let myself be open to them yet. So
yeah, but you will, and it takes time. Everybody learns and goes at different levels. You know what I mean? I've been doing this for a very long time, since I was young. So for me, it kind of comes naturally to do that. So
if somebody comes into my house, if they're in a bad mood, I automatically sense it. If somebody comes in and they're in a happy mood, I start running a bit like a wee kid and being joyful. So I'm definitely sensitive to moods. So it'll be interesting to see how far I can actually turn it into.
Mm-hmm.
It's all a learning curve, isn't it? And it's good learning.
That's what it is about. Like when you've got the card, it's like when you're holding the card in your hand, it's what it is what you're feeling from it. What you get from feelings from that card is what is representing to that person. And then obviously I have them talking to me as well. So it is, even if you can't hear them talking to you, Drew, you could be sitting there and you could get a feeling from that card and you could be, well, I'm feeling this and blah, 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 blah.
I'm going to practice that, see what happens.
It just takes time.
I think my Santa Motor ones is the ones I've connected to the most. So I think I would probably have a better chance of doing it with them.
I doubt myself with things, LOL. Do you know what? There's nothing wrong with doubting yourself. It just means that you're passionate and you care about what you do. I doubt myself 24/7 when I'm doing my stuff, but I know that I do well at the end of it. I think it's just a natural thing. It's not a bad thing.
I never had confidence before until I started going out ghost hunting and things with Chris, and I hated being on camera, but I'm slowly getting there.
Yeah, you'll be on camera a lot.
Exactly, and you open yourself to a lot doing this sort of work. You have to, because you have to be on camera because you're showing it. You kind of learn to come out of your comfort zones, as I said.
With the Parachills folk, when you're doing investigations with them, obviously you're going to get videoed, so you have to bang up your acting skills. Get a posh voice.
You will learn a lot of skills through going with Parachills. You will.
When I look at the camera and things, I just don't see it as all the hundreds of people that's going to watch it. I just see it as that wee screen. I'm talking to just that wee screen. No, nothing else.
See, we do look like the FBI agents with the thing. It's so cool. I love it.
I've not this footage when I was at jail.
A picture. Ask the guy if he'll change mine.
Yeah, well, when I first got my first picture wasn't very good. I was like, no, Chris, I'm not using that on my card. And I had to send him another one.
Hair all tied back because I wanted to dye my hair black again. I didn't want all this horrible orangey colour in it, so I tied it all back, but it's just not me.
What's going to happen with mine is when they see my photo when I've got my card and they'll look at mine, they'll think, "Cause I'm not going to mess with him."
Well, that's it. That's it.
Oh God.
I just don't feel like myself in my picture. It just doesn't even look like me, to be honest. I didn't smile. I was so serious. I'm like.
You have to get one of these special wallets to put your card in, so you can go. Parachill.
Yeah.
License to hunt.
The license to research and to investigate.
I've got the license to research your home.
Aye.
have
one of those little belts with the little bits in with our different torches and stuff like that. And just walk in ready.
And Ghost Adventures, it's like one of the jackets with all the different pouches. We'll need to get one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And just have parachutes on it. That'd be so awesome.
That'd be
cool.
Like
a commando jacket, all your cameras. And
we would officially look like the men in black, men and women in black. I've noticed that a lot of the profile people are wearing black. A lot of us are. I just think black makes you look really smart and really intelligent. I do think black makes you look intelligent.
The very first night you interviewed me, remember? The very first night you interviewed me, you had
on. Ghost hunting.
Way back a year ago.
Yeah, there you go. This is a license of not.
Interviews the other day, Chris. Do you realise how many interviews we've actually done?
A few.
A lot.
Well, I've done
a lot of the UFO stuff as well, but there really is a lot out there.
How many? Right, with the new. I'll tell you the new. How many views would you say I've had?
Oh, Chris, I couldn't even guess, son. Honestly.
I've had 78,953 views.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah.
I don't even know what mine is. I wouldn't even know how to look it up.
You just go to your YouTube profile and look right at the end and you can tell. You can go to Day of the New with mine. You just go to the end and you look. Okay, I mean. It's 78,000. It's nearly 79,000.
Right, studio. Would you go to the monetisation bit or the customisation?
I can't monetize until I've got to 1,000 subscribers.
I see. That's the thing.
That's
You
the
can't
problem.
get all that, you know.
Yeah, I'm sitting at what you got? 691 right now. I need 1,000 before I can
Nice
even
on.
monetize.
Do you know that's Liam just out his bed, 11:10 at night? Well, you better just go
Good
back
God.
to bed.
78,953 views.
Can't get it to go up. My internet must be running too slow just to get it to come up right now. I don't know. I'll have a wee look, but I'm interested to see.
You know, but I can't
That is a lot,
monetize until I get to 1,000 subscribers. That is my problem. If I could monetize it, I could buy a better PC and stuff
it's quite
like
expensive, feel, isn't it, to get into places? I've noticed that. Well, talk to a lot of the other YouTubers, it's expensive.
Aye, but I've had my YouTube account since 2011. Because I never used to deal with this paranormal stuff. I used to just do random stuff.
I know in your interviews, everybody loved the Chris and Alan show. That was amazing. I loved that. My family watched the Chris and Alan show. They were like, yes, watching Rye.
You know?
But
it's nearly 80,000, so eventually, hopefully, I'll get to 1,000 soon.
You'll get to 1,000. I'm telling you, Chris,
you'll get there, Vale.
Very soon. Very soon. You've
got a good channel.
June.
Just wait till my hats come. My Age of Darkness hats.
Exactly. You'll
get there as well, Chris, because you've got a good channel as well. So would Drew.
Oh, we'll get there eventually, guys. It's the part I like, and the having the fun and the meeting people and the speaking to people I like. It hurts my feelings.
That's what it should be about. It should be about the people.
Like, what did I do wrong? And then I start soul searching and start feeling bad. Like, why did they leave? Do you know what I mean? I feel.
But don't, Drew. That's where you've got to stop being like that. Like, you get people like that all the time. I used to be like that. And like the same with the subs. The subs will go, but you'll gain more coming back. I used to get it all the time. It's just how YouTube is. And sometimes it is YouTube doing it. So you just carry on because you will gain twice as much as you've lost. Believe me.
I'm more sensitive if I've just done a live and then I look at my maybe the next day and I've lost like 2. I'm thinking, what did I say wrong? And then I start going through my life.
It's not that you've said anything wrong. It's just it's not to everybody's cup of tea. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's probably just YouTube algorithm and things that people that don't get.
Just let it go over your head. It's not a big thing.
Think of it in this sense. Once you start doing work with Paranormal,
70 and 800 watch hours, but we're on the verge. Oh, good, you're that close. We'll need to start promoting you more, Vale. Get your channel out there. She's only got
70 and 800. We need 70 and 800 watch hours, but
we'll need to get you. I'll start sharing your channel more and get you out there into a lot of the paranormal groups,
She's got 70 supporters to get, and 800 hours is what she means.
That 800 hours will come, but it depends on how long you've got for your year up. But you'll get all that.
She just needs a few people that'll just sit and watch her channel and watch her videos. I'll do it.
I'll start promoting you. I'll start getting your link and get it shared out every day and things. I do that for my pal Natalie.
See, I'll do that as well. See if she's got a video that's maybe 2 hours long. Just hit play and go to the room and go and do stuff.
And
that'll help.
That's what I do. I've done that since I've started YouTube. I used to go on people's channels and just play their whole videos, all of them.
I was doing that for Danny. I was running his channel on my desktop, so I'll start doing it for you. I'll run your channel the full day. I'll do it tomorrow, right? And I'll get
your watch
hours up, okay?
What I do with Danny is see how he's got adverts.
And I'll share them. Sorry, Christopher.
See how he's got adverts at the start of his videos. I'll watch the adverts through, right? Then I'll go back and do it again.
BT, I watch everybody's adverts. I wouldn't do that because I know how it feels. Haunted Finders and that, what I usually do is I'll watch the video, skip the adverts, and then when I watch it back, I'll let them play. And I always watch their videos 2 and 3 times, and I always let the adverts play.
Yeah, well, I'm the same.
For you, Vale, not a problem.
I don't mind doing that with a girl. Just leave it sitting there.
I'll run your playlist then. Vale, that'll get your watch hours up.
I'll do mine in the morning. I'll do it in the morning for you. I'll just
The
tell them.
YouTube
I've
ad-
done it for loads of people. It's so easy. I've had people do it for me, so I do the same back. So
If there's anybody else that's close to 1,000 and things and you're needing watch hours, let us know because we don't mind doing things like that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 devices I can run channels on, so just let me know and I'll do it all day.
I've got
I use
3.
my laptop for my work for Parachills, but all my other devices, my tablet and things, I can run your channels.
Well, yeah, no, my laptop I use for chills, but I've got my tablet and my phone, so I can do 2 devices.
I'll
I
definitely
actually,
run your channel tomorrow, Vale. It's 11:15 here in Scotland, so as soon as I get up tomorrow, I'll just run your channel the full day and we'll try and get you up there. And I'll share out a couple of your links, some of your good videos, some of the right famous places, and I'll get you some viewers.
we'll get you up there.
Get
Listen,
you there.
it's been a good night. It's been a good night tonight, but I'm going to my bed because I'm looking forward to my case.
I know, and that's Liam up at his bed.
Yeah.
So I don't have to feed
I
him.
send him
So
back to
yeah,
his bed.
again, thank you guys for letting me
Thank
come up.
you.
And yeah, guys,
Aye.
if you want to join Parachills, please hit those links in the room. Go back over Chris's video. Please join them. They are awesome, guys.
It's thanks everybody. It's always a pleasure to speak to you. Thank
And
you.
take care, and we'll
Lots
see
of
you
love
through
and
the
light.
week.
Bye guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Catch yous
guys.
later.